Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be showing you all of the best money methods that you should all be doing this week in GTA 5 Online if you're looking into making yourself millions of dollars this week. So I will be showing you a total of 6 different money methods, and one of these money methods in particular can make you millions of dollars every single hour. So if you do going to enjoy today's video, make sure you do me a favor and drop a like. And of course, if this is your first time watching my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on another future GTA video just like this one. But without further ado, let's get into the very first money method. If you are somebody who owns an agency in GTA, you definitely want to make sure you go inside of it this week and do the Dr. Dre contract, because this week in GTA 5 Online, the Dr. Dre contract is paying double money and double RP. If you want to do this, simply enter inside your agency, go over to your desktop, log into it, and once you logged in, now go over to where it says VIP contract, and right here you can see there are 3 different leaks that you need to do: the nightlife leak, the high society leak, and then the South Central leak. Now for each one of those leaks, there are 3 different missions, so in total you need to do 9 setup missions, and after you do those 9 setup missions, you need to do 1 more setup after that, so in total there are 10 setup missions that you need to do, and after that 10th setup mission, you are now ready to do the finale Dr. Dre contract heist. And just so this video isn't super long, I'm not going to be including all 10 of those setups in this video. If you want to see all 10 of those setups in a complete walkthrough guide of the Dr. Dre contract heist, click the link at the very top of the description. I have a video that I already made on a complete guide going through the Dr. Dre contract heist. So once you have completed all of those 10 setups, you are now ready to do the finale, and the finale for this heist is called Don't F with Dre. Now this finale is super simple and easy to do. It's probably one of the easiest heists to do in GTA 5 in my opinion, but the first thing you need to do is head over to Johnny Gunn's last known location, which is over here where I'm at right now. And once you get over here, you'll see Johnny Gunn get inside of his vehicle, and then he's going to get out of here. Once he gets out of here, you then have to fight all of his guards that are left over here in the rail yard. So simply get your gun out and then take them all out. It's very simple to take them all out. Once you've taken out all of his guards, you then need to get in any one of the vehicles that is near you and take this vehicle over to the LSIA. Once you've got to the airport, you then need to get out of the vehicle and enter inside of the hangar that Johnny Gunn is inside of. There's going to be a whole bunch of guards inside of this hangar, so make sure you're very careful and you snack up as you need to while taking out all of these guards. But some of my personal tips to take advantage of while inside of this hangar is to make sure that you take out these guards one by one. Don't just step out there in front of all of these guards. Take them out one by one using your angles as best as you can. And once you take them all out one by one, you now need to make your way around the entire airplane where I'm going right now. And once you head over around the entire airplane, you should see this like little staircase right here where I'm at right now. Just make your way up the staircase, and up the staircase will be where Johnny Gunn is located at. So simply shoot him a couple times in the head, and as you'll see, he will now go down on his knees. Now just click right D-pad to grab him, and then you'll now bring him to Dr. Dre. Once you bring him to Dr. Dre, you now will be put in a little cutscene, which is going to be like a minute or 2 minutes long. So I'm now going to skip this part. But yeah, after you finish that cutscene, you now will be put in another cutscene with Dr. Dre listening to his music, and you will now leave the LSIA with an Itali GTB with Dr. Dre as your passenger. I'm pretty sure all of you have done the Dr. Dre contract heist already, so you know exactly how this contract works. It's very simple to do, and as you probably noticed, I did this completely solo. And if you're wondering if I did the setup solo, yes, I did every single setup completely solo as well. In total, when it comes to doing all 10 of those setups and also the finale, it probably took me just a little bit over an hour, probably like 65 minutes. So like an hour and 5 minutes or an hour and 10 minutes, not that long. And you'll see in a second here how much money I got, which if you ask me is definitely worth it, considering that we did this completely solo, and you can also do it as many times as you want to, and it took no money whatsoever out of our pocket to start up. Anyway, you can see I'm just going through this cutscene right now of Dr. Dre leaving, and after this cutscene, he's now going to go off into the sunset, and I now will be getting paid my amount of money for completing the contract. As you can see, mission passed, and here's how much money we're going to be getting: $2 million, which is the double money and double RP we're getting for this week. And take a look at the RP, 3,400 RP. So the Dr. Dre contract is definitely something you want to be grinding this week in GTA 5 Online. Like I said, if you want to see how to do those 10 setups, I did leave a link at the top of the description of this video if you want to see a complete guide for the Dr. Dre contract. But here in a couple days, you'll also see a video from me on how to speed run this contract. That way you can make $2 million even faster. So make sure you have notifications turned on my YouTube channel. That way you don't miss out on that video. But now let's get into the second money method. So for the first money method, you did need an agency, but for this money method, you need absolutely nothing, meaning everybody watching this can do this money method and it pays you pretty good as well. Now, if you want to do this, simply open up your pause menu, go over to online, then go to jobs, then go to play job, then go to Rockstar Created. Now go down to adversary mode and you want to look for the adversary mode right here called stockpile. As you can see, this stockpile adversary mode is going to be paying double money and double RP this entire week. So simply start up any one of these you want to. Now for the game settings, you can put the number of teams set to whatever you want to. I like to put it to 2 teams, and then what you want to do is come down to team balancing and set that to on. Now come down to where it says first to win and set that to 3 rounds. Now come down to round duration and make sure that is set to 15 minutes. And once you have these exact same settings as me, you are now ready to start up this game mode. So now get as many people in the game mode as possible with you, and now you want to start it up. Now if you have never played this game mode before, it is super simple to understand. It is literally capture the flag but inside of airplanes. As you can see, all you have to do is get your airplane, fly it to where the briefcases are on the map, pick up the briefcase with the airplane like I just did, and once you pick up a briefcase, it's literally as simple as flying it over to your area. And once you fly it over to your area, boom, you have now scored your team a point. So that's all you have to do is pick up these briefcases and deliver it over to your area, and whichever team has the most amount of points compared to the other team is going to win that one round by the end of the timer. And as you can see, the timer is only 15 minutes, so each round is going to be 15 minutes long. And now let me show you how much money you get at the end of every single 15-minute round. You can see right here, the first round is about to come to an end right now. And now you are about to see how much money you get every single round, as long as your team was the winning team of the round, of course. As you can see, my team was the winning team. And as you can see, here's how much money you get for getting in first place. You can see almost $60,000, $59,000 is how much you make a round when you win in this game mode. And the second place team, which is the only other place team, gets paid $29,000 a round. Anyway, by the end of the first match, you can see here's how much money I got paid for winning that entire match, of course, as well. You can see $166,000 is how much you're going to be making every time you win one of these matches, and also 14,000 RP on top of that. So yeah, if you ask me, I think $166,000 and 14,000 RP is pretty good money to make, especially considering the fact that you don't need anything to start this up, and it's also a very fun money method to do, especially if you're playing this with friends. Okay, but now getting into the next money method, I'm now going to show you how to make $200,000 in less than 2 minutes. If you want to do this, simply come over to the exact location where I'm at right now on the map, where this week's regular time trial is going to be located at. Once you come over here, make sure you bring your fastest motorcycle that you do own. As you can see right here, I got my Shitaro. But yeah, once you get your fastest motorcycle, bring it on top of the time trial and go on the very edge. And whenever you're ready, click right D-pad to start the time trial. Once you start it, once you cross the bridge, what you need to do is take a left and then follow that road all the way down. I'm not going to be speeding it up super fast this time, that way you can kind of see what I'm doing on your screen. But yeah, you basically just want to make sure you go down this road exactly how I'm going right now. Of course, I didn't speed it too fast for you guys on purpose, but yeah, once you get to this part right here where this gas station is, make sure you cut through the gas station corner just like I did right there, but make sure you're very careful while doing that. Anyway, once you follow the road all the way through here, you'll now need to start making your way up this mountain over here to my right. And once again, not too much explaining to do here, you just need to make sure that you take the exact way that I'm taking right now on your motorcycle that I'm taking up this mountain, especially for this part of the mountain, because if you don't take this exact way, honestly, I don't even think you're going to beat this week's time trial. Like, this is the only route that I know that you can actually beat this week's time trial. This week's time trial is not that easy to do, but it is easy if you take this exact way that I'm showing you right now. Anyway, once you're coming up this last part of the mountain, make sure you're on the left side of the mountain on top and not on the middle of the mountain, because that middle side of the mountain will slow you down. You want to make sure you're on the very top. Anyway, once you do go all the way up the second part of the mountain, you are now on the very top, and now you just need to hit the very end of the checkpoint right here, and boom, once you beat the time trial, here's exactly how much money you get. As you can see, $202,000, because this week's time trial is paying double money and double RP. Anyway, getting into the next money method, this is going to be a really good way for you to make money very fast in GTA this week, because if you didn't know, this week in GTA, all Junk Energy skydives, which are right behind me, are paying double money and double RP this entire week. If you don't know how to find these Junk Energy skydives, all you have to do is literally open your map and look for these parachute icons on the map. As you can see, there is a total of 10 of these all across the map, so make your way to any one of these you want to. Once you make your way over to it, you'll see there's going to be like a parachute somewhere around the map where you went to. As you can see, in this case, there is where the parachute's located for me. Go up to it and then click right D-pad, and once you click right D-pad, you are now going to be inside of the Junk Energy parachute mission. Now, if you have never done these missions, they are really easy to do, and they literally only take like 10 or 15 seconds to complete. All you have to do is jump off a building or jump off some sort of structure and then parachute through these objectives that it tells you to go through. Make sure you do it basically 100% perfectly though, that way you get the maximum of money once you complete it. And as you can see, once you complete it, here's how much money you get. As you can see, $10,000. Now I know that doesn't seem like a lot of money, but once you complete all 10 of those, you get $150,000, and you can do this every single day in GTA, and it's really fast to do as well because as you saw, each one of these takes like 10 or 15 seconds to do. Okay, but now getting into the next money method, I'm now going to show you how to make $250,000 in less than 4 minutes. Now if you want to do this, what you need to do is head over to this exact location where I'm at on the map, where this week's HSW time trial is located at. And once you come over here, what you need to do is bring your fastest HSW vehicle that you own. Once you do get that HSW vehicle, get inside of it and then bring it on top of the HSW time trial. Once you are on top of it, now click right D-pad, but simply stay still now and open up your pause menu. Now go all the way up here to where the checkpoint is located at and simply mark it. Once you've marked it, now drop your pause menu, open up your phone, click in the middle where it says job list, and then quit out of the time trial. Once you quit out of it, next thing you need to do is put yourself on the very edge of the circle like this, and whenever you're ready, click right D-pad to start this week's HSW time trial. Now what you need to do is make your way all the way down this hill just like normal, and once you make your way down this hill, you'll see it tells you to take a right, but don't take a right. Once you get all the way down, take a left right here on the street, and once you take a left on the street and start going all the way down, it'll now redirect you a whole new waypoint. Just follow that waypoint all the way through, making sure you try your best not to crash, and once you beat it, here's how much money you get. As you can see, $253,000 for only 3 minutes and 7 seconds of driving to a destination. Okay, but now for the last money method, I'm now going to show you the fastest way to make $100,000 in only 1 minute. If you want to do this, what you need to do is come to this exact location where I'm at on the map, where this week's RC Bandito time trial is going to be located at. And once you come over here, bring yourself on top of the RC Bandito time trial and click right D-pad to start it. Once you start it, luckily this week's RC Bandito time trial is super simple and easy to do. The only hard part is once you're inside the construction building, and once you're inside the construction building, just make sure you take your time and try not to crash. As long as you do those two things, you should be able to beat it. It's not that hard whatsoever. And once you beat it, here's how much money you get. As you can see, $101,000 for only 1 minute and 4 seconds. Anyway, like I said, that is going to be the very last money method of today's video. I hope you all did go on to enjoy. As you saw by all of these money methods, we do have some pretty good ways to earn money in GTA this week, so I hope you guys did go on to enjoy. If you did go on to enjoy today's video and you haven't already, make sure you do me a favor and drop a like. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss out on another future GTA video just like this one. But that's it for me, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.